welcome back to Tifco live stream rating. Alright. Okay, I'm having a question. I'm sharing something real quick. It's currently 1:28 in the morning. I don't feel tired at all. Probably because I've been up watching my brother, which is also why Oh wait, I just realized I'm at 900 subscribers now. That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna do the rest of the levels today. And I doubt anybody's going to join this because, well, it being 2 a.m. and all. But, we're just gonna continue on where we left off. We left off on Mysterious Core. So, this was the list we left off on. Did I not rate Arcade Fantasy? Oh wait, it did not save. Oh no. Okay, I have to put those ratings back. It was like up here. Yes, okay. Okay, I rated Breeding Lab. It was... No, I was lower. It was, Okay, I'm adjusting my ratings. Hi, Meteor. You know what? Okay, I'm trying to figure out my ratings here. I could put this in D tier. Okay, so that's the ratings now. I kinda had to fix that. So we're gonna start off with Mysterious Core. And then hopefully we can finish rating. Hold on. Where is it? Alright, Mysterious Core. Let me turn down the volume on this a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I modeled the objects. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. And my mouse decides to disappear again. This is really fun, guys. Hold on. Okay, reset mouse. Mysterious core. Um, C tier. Mm, I like, or the level is pretty okay. This is, Amber did fine routing this level, but I just feel like it isn't that interesting. But Amber really did well routing in Starship. I don't know how they went from this to that. Also, they should have used the unused soundtrack for Mysterious Core. I feel like it sounded much better, and it was so much more cooler. Because there was an original soundtrack for Mysterious Core, but they didn't end up using it. And like, I think half of the team members they even know. They had no idea there was even a song for this level. Like from Synth. Synth composed the soundtrack for this level, but it didn't get used. Sorry, my mouse is gone. Also, I don't like this yellow on the tiles. It's really weird. I feel like it should have been like the color of this. Also, the mover tiles, they look really fake. And I hate that so much. I think I did fine on the models. I actually really like these models. These models these models would have been done in like 2 days, but it took like a week because I was busy. If I could redo some of these models, I definitely would have. I think the purple theme looks pretty good. It looks really nice. Besides the really bright sides, I don't like that. And again, the movers look really flat. The gameplay is just boring in this level. It's not really that creative. It's just kind of like a level. Nothing really grabs your attention in this level. But the sync is okay. I don't think the song really sings that much because, well, I don't know. Also, this part sounds like Castle in the Sky. Really silly. I don't really like the song, by the way. It's kind of boring. And also, I'm kind of glad this level was not 5-star. I feel like if it used the original soundtrack, it would have been a 5-star instead of like 4. I also like the Egypt crown usage, or the Egypt pad usage, I mean. Okay, so let's go to I have Matrix. Okay, I have Matrix. So by Reziger. Okay, D tier. This level's boring, but it's not as boring as like Lotus. Not Lotus, Froggy. Where did I put Lotus at? Okay, Lotus. Okay, Lotus is not boring. Never mind. Froggy. I'm talking about Froggy. This level's kind of boring. Also, this level is not a 2-star. I don't think it's a 2-star. It should be a 3-star. I actually played this level early. I think it's definitely a 3-star. Also, I didn't really like the music at the beginning, but it gets better throughout the level. So, also, I don't like the routing style in this level. It's really just, I guess, generic and boring. There's not much sync trying to be done. It's just, routing. I also don't like how empty this level looks. I guess that's just. Also, I don't like the block design. They should have changed it. Because it looks really bad. Because the sides are bright, so that means the block is going to be bright on the sides. It's like an extended tile, I guess. Like in a block, I feel like this part, it really bumps up the difficulty. It's kind of confusing. Also, I swear the soundtrack used to be different for this level. I'm not sure if I'm crazy. I don't really like this right here. This is really boring. Overall, this level is just okay, I guess. Okay, so I'm probably gonna go on to the next one. Mouth is disappearing again. Hold on. I have a lot of things to say about the new levels, so when we get there, I'll say a little bit. Okay, now Rhythm Core Fever. Oh, there's no crowns in that level? Okay. Where do I put this? Where do I... Okay. Oh, hold on. No. Okay, I think this level is better. It's one of the better Xeno levels. Or Xeno, I'm referring to Box. Or Bro X.
There are two certainties in life: death and taxes. For now, TaxAct filing software can only help you with the second one.
Hey, A tier level. I like this level. It is very calming and relaxing. The themes are really beautiful. I really like the themes. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this theme, I was like, wait, this looks a lot like my concept Fall Festival. And the crazy thing is that the roller in Fall Festival, it's a leaf. It's pretty much the same thing as the roller in this level. And I was like, oh wow, what? I just thought that was a really weird coincidence. Because I made Fall Festival like almost 3 years ago by now, the concept. And I only released the level like last year, 2025. Again, I think this level is very good. The textures are very nice. Square cooked with these models. They are very beautiful. I really like them. Like, I don't know how he made these pumpkins. These are so cool. They look so nice. Like in the gates, I don't know how he was. I don't know how he was able to model these rocks. I cannot model rocks. And I really like how when the theme change happens, they start using a lot of trees in some sections, which I think it's really nice. It kind of feels like a forest, like you're kind of like in a park or something. I don't really have much bad things to say about this level. I think it's pretty good. This part, it's pretty cool. It feels like you're walking in a park. It's really cool. I really like it. It's like you're in a forest. I already said the park, but whatever. Also, these bridges look kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Again, the objects are really nice. And also, this was uploaded December 25th. That's pretty cool. Alright, autumn festivities. I don't care about cereal. Just be quiet.
Behold Sarah,
Oh my god.
Right
I
now,
can't with
she's
these
been appointed
advertisements,
to the
guys.
junior nor
I'm
executive
not
board.
sponsored. Alright, it's by Shin Shadow Sia. Okay. Okay. A tier also. This level's really good. I like it. It's very calm. Just like Autumn. Or this is Autumn. Oh, didn't they switch? Yeah, or just like Spiritual. It's a very calming level. I played this level early, and I actually was able to beat it. In fact, this is the only Tifco level I've actually been able to beat. Also, while I was playing the level, I had no idea how to avoid these things, and I didn't realize you could just fly through them, which I was like, what? But this level's really calm and it's very nice. The music is nice. I don't have complaints. Very nice level. Oh yeah, wait, I do have one complaint. It's this portal right here. I don't know why it's pitch black. Pitch black is just really, I don't like that. Like maybe just you should have just whoever the router was. Or I didn't know the router, but whoever the router should have just added the second floor jump instead. I feel like that would have looked better. Okay, let me get the. Okay, so like this part right, not exactly this part, but there was a part. There's pillars on both of these sides. I had no idea how to pass it, so I just had to fly around all of it. And I was like, oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so next is, oh god. Here we go. This is where we start getting to some crazy stuff, guys. Haha, yeah. Also, why are all these videos so low quality? Who's been recording these? Okay. This might surprise you guys, but okay, B tier. My opinion changed quite a bit the last time or since the first time I saw it. I really hated it when I first saw it. I was like, oh my god. Like, they messed up this concept so badly. Um, I think this level is actually pretty creative. The only bad thing is that it's like really messy. And I saw when Quartz was routing this level, and we were all like, oh my god, remove all these decorations. Because where do and also this level's broken in IIE. It's impossible to play this level legitimately. I don't really like the amount of objects on the sides. I don't know how This is probably why it took so long to make this level. And also, I'm very upset that this level is a 6-star. Indian Crystal. Indian Crystal's concept is not supposed to be a 6-star. Like, I don't see 6-star potential in this level. I see 4-star or like 5. I like this. This is pretty cool. Although the camera angle is kind of annoying, I guess. I'd be like. Also, I don't even. This level is very messy, but I kind of like it. I think the music's pretty good, even if it's kind of weird. Also, the models for this level were made. They were made quite a while ago. They were made before Amalgamation's models. And this was before I got added to the modeling team for Tifco. Actually, hold on. Let me see something real quick. This was like, cause I finished making these objects months ago. I think it was around, I don't remember. But it was around when like August, I think. August was like when I finished Indian Crystal's models. Also, there's this weird glitch in Indian Crystal and Diwali that you have these lantern or like these floating, I guess, lamps right here. If you put, let's say you're using let's say the level is like a width of 5 tiles long, like, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say you put a tile on the very edge, and then over here in the middle there will be a hitbox that will be created by the lamps for some reason. And I kept looking back at the enemy settings, and the hitbox is correct, but it just adds a random hitbox in the middle for no reason if you add 2 lanterns on the side. And I really hate that because it's really annoying. I don't think that level does that. Also, I think this level originally had parade pageantry boats in it. Cause like the water, you know, like the big glass tile sections. Also, I just noticed this guy's right here. Like the big glass tile sections had like parade pageantry boats. I guess to simulate, cause it's water. Like, I think that's pretty cool. This level feels like you're in like a city. I think that's really cool. Like it feels like you're in the city. Also, the backgrounds are AI if you haven't realized it by now. I don't think Indian Crystal deserves a remaster concept, kind of like how Dead End X and Amal X. I mean, Amal X is not Tifco, so don't worry about that. I'm just like Honeycomb. This level's concept is really good. I really enjoyed making this concept. And also, yes, this is inspired by Rolling Sky's Russia theme. If you couldn't tell, I made the textures for this level, and they were heavily inspired by Russia. Because at that time, I had like first seen the Russia leaks, because Mama Cat gave me the video, and now I have access to Russia. I kind of want to make my own Russia level, by the way. Okay, so yeah, B tier. Let's go to the next one. Diwali. This is my level, guys.
I cannot imagine running my business without.
It's kind of funny how
internet. We use
I've
Spectrum for 3D
all
printing.
the levels
We
I've
do a
routed
lot of virtual meetings.
were just
All of those things
all the
allow us
levels
to
I
do
routed
virtual.
have been my concepts, like Collapse and Diwali, like Dead End and Indian Crystal were both concepts by me. Hold on. Originally, Rolling Sky Brazil was routing this level. He was routing that level, but he couldn't finish it. And then Kaizi was routing this level. Until he wasn't able to route this level, and then Quidden was actually gonna route this level, and then they decided to add me to this level because Quidden was probably gonna take forever making this level. So it was gonna be me and him making this level. I had made the first part of the level because he wanted to use the orange theme. He really hates the green theme for this level. And okay, hold on. And the reason why Quinn got kicked out was because he was being an asshole. Like he was being really rude, and he was taking forever with his parts. Like he told Afton to shove like a stick up his ass. So yeah, that was really not cool. Because he kept taking forever because his IIE was not like working because he couldn't get in to IIE, so he couldn't make his part. And we were like on part 2. He wasn't even done with his part. He like by the time we finished his part, it's been like a month we were making the level, and I'm trying to remember more. It was kind of difficult. And then I just started finishing the rest of the level. Oh yeah, and then the router for Diwali got leaked because I forgot what happened. There was something happened. Like Magma leaked something, but I think it was confirmed that Magma didn't actually leak something. I don't remember who did. And Pog found out that Quidden was routing the level, which fortunately at the time was not true anymore because he had been kicked out and it was actually me. Because Pog somehow got the video of Diwali. I don't know how. He got like the first section of it, so he knew. So he, so they had to deal with that and stuff. But luckily, nothing bad really happened. Okay, I'm gonna continue this. Um, D tier. Also, it just turned 2 a.m. for me, Frog. And no, I don't think I'm going to sleep soon. I have to finish this. I'm so close. Okay, Diwali. As you saw, I put it in D tier. D tier. This level's just okay. The one thing I didn't like about making this level is the song was really long. As much as I like the song, it is too long. Why is it so long? It gets boring, and you can tell at the end that I was getting really bored of making this level. Like, after all the cool effects I was doing, like, especially this part, I was just throwing in random routes. Like, you can tell, like, like this right here, it's just boring filler routes. And this, I hate this right here. I don't know what I was thinking with this. This is really too stupid. This too. And also, this part is kind of off sync because I was making this level with headphones on, so it was kind of like delayed. Also, I'm pretty sure originally the end was right here, like the end line, but then they moved it. But the reason why I didn't add the end line over here is because when I tested the level, it killed me, and I don't know why it does that. Hold on. Hold. Okay. Okay, I was pretty motivated to make this level near the beginning. I was kind of doing like a karst cave routing style. I know it doesn't really look like that, but I kind of was. It's actually kind of a reference to my karst cave level, because I did something similar with these blocks. Hold on. Okay. A lot of routing decisions I did early on were really bad. Like these routes, they're kind of boring. Also, I don't like how the spotlights look in this theme. I feel like I shouldn't have used those. You can see more karst cave inspiration. Also, this crown right here. Oh. Sorry about that. Also, I accidentally left in one of Quiddin's parts, which was this little laser thing right here. Like this little transition. Yeah, that was Quiddin. I didn't even realize. Also, a lot of these gems are really boring. I really don't like them. Also, this is Magic House inspiration right there. Also, originally this crown used the Egypt pad, and I think, am I gonna make 100k subscribers? I don't know. The only reason I have so many subscribers is because I used to do Friday Night Funkin' content, and like, I'm guessing like all those people are still subscribed. I bet they just forgot about me. But I'm pretty lucky that they did not unsubscribe because I probably would have a lot less if not for FNF. So, and I don't think people really subscribe, and there's a lot less people here in the Rolling Sky community. So I don't know if I'll ever actually reach 100k. Anyways, yeah, this crown originally used the Egypt pad, and it looked a lot worse. And I think that was better to change it. Also this, right here. Or no, not this one, not this one. So I really like this transition. I just reused the transition from Party City for one of my other levels. And you can kind of tell I was starting to get bored of this level because I just kept putting repetitive routes. But I kind of wanted to be creative with like the sides. I wanted to make it like Indian Crystal but like less chaotic. Like it still keeps some of Indian Crystal intact. Okay, this right here. So you see how these lamps are both on these sides? So there's a hitbox right here on where the lamps are. And I don't know why IAE does that, because the hitbox is on the lamp. But for some reason, when there's two placed like this, it creates a hitbox in the middle, and it's really weird. And I don't like that. Also, I really like this part. And also, originally, you were supposed to go up to these little floors right here. It wasn't supposed to be a second floor jump. Like, it was gonna be a lot cooler. Like, you would go on these paths, and there'll be like jump pads, so you could jump to the other buildings and like the other floors. But it was broken. Or no, it was not broken. It kept breaking, and you would just fall through the tiles randomly, and it was really annoying, and I hated it. So I just changed it to this. I still think this is pretty creative of me. I really like this crown right here. But then you could just tell, like, I was just done. And I kept reusing a lot of gem routes, like, where you just go, jump, and there's a gem in the middle. I hate that. Also, I don't know why I use flipping tiles so much. Like, it's not look good. Wow, this route gets reused too much. Oh, and this part. Originally, there was gonna be a part where it's like you're kind of like in the sewer or something, but I just didn't want to make that. This level is very tedious to make since, well, it took a really long time because, you know, there was a bunch of router stuff. Also, I don't know why I use these city slashers. They look terrible in this game. I hate them. And then you can see when I started getting bored of this level and just wanted to give up. This level was fun to make at first, but then just as it went on, it was just boring. Because the song is so damn long. Why is it so long? This is a problem I have for so many Tifco levels. This is why I like Autumn Festivities so much, because it is not as long. Like look, all these levels, they're over 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Why? I don't know why. This is freaking 3 minutes long. Like, crystallization was short. Like, alright, we're gonna go to the next level. So, where did I put? I put it in D tier. Okay. Primal Instincts. Okay, we'll put it in Primal Instincts. Let me turn this down.
Hydrates like a serum.
I did not know this was an original soundtrack. I'm gonna put it at the top of B tier, cause I think this is a pretty neat level. I don't hate it. I think the soundtrack is pretty nice. Also, I don't know why Kingdom War arrows were used in the cover. I don't think they appear in the actual level. I think the soundtrack is good in this level. Even though it's really long and just kind of boring. Like, there's nothing really happening in the song. I actually kind of enjoy it as, like, just a song, not like a Rolling Sky soundtrack. I think it's cool. Also, after the model this level. Okay. I don't really like the animations on this. It does not look like they're, like, wrapped together. It looks really flat. I don't really like that. Also, for some reason, when the level was done, the caveman model was really massive. And I don't know why nobody decided to change that. It was until like the last minute. I feel like that should have been an obvious fix. Because why was the caveman model took up like 2 tiles, I think, or like 3, and it was like really massive and it looked really terrible. I don't know why. Also, I don't think this claw was supposed to be massive. I'm not sure. I think the textures are pretty good. Besides these fragile, they look really odd. And I think the object animations are pretty neat. Besides the snake. You know, my favorite object was the claw. I don't know why those roll off screen. It's really weird. Like the jumping claw. I don't know why I like the animation for it. It looks silly. Like this thing. I'm like, why is it doing that? Funny. Also, this level was like delayed for so long. It was in hell. Get off of me. No, you're not getting on. Go. Don't even dare. Okay. This level was like in hell for a while. Because, as you guys probably remember, this concept had the blue theme. Or cyan theme. But the team was pretty much unable to actually make it look good. And like every cover they made looked like absolute crap. All the textures were terrible. And I originally I think they used the original backgrounds, and then they weren't gonna use the backgrounds, and they actually had me draw backgrounds for Primal, and they didn't accept those because probably because the textures, and I think it's because the style I did it in. Because I did the background in like this style where it was like I tried to do a cave painting style, but it looked really odd. And like the blue theme, I made the background like nighttime blue. It's not like cyan like in the concept, like it's dark blue. But they didn't accept those because it did not look good, I guess. I feel like this concept has a lots of potential. It has a lot of potential. Eternal Night? Did you guys swap this out for Eternal Night? Or was that something else? I believe that was something else. I forgot. Why did we get rid of Eternal Night? Okay. I actually, this concept has potential. If there was like more objects, like this level could have been way more creative. I think the texture is pretty good. Even though it's kind of boring that it's just a darker theme, at least it's better than the cyan backgrounds we had. There's like 3 different world shows for the cyan background and it looked absolutely terrible. Or the cyan theme, I mean. Like nothing looked good. Also, I really like this color here. Like the fog. I like how it kind of is like pinkish, reddish, and like turns. It's nice. Again, I think the song is pretty good. I don't like the green gem. Oh yeah, the routing. Who's the router? Um, I don't know that guy. Okay, so I think the router did pretty good. I think it's kind of a generic routing style, but it's not that bad. Alright, territorial. This is a crazy crown. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's crazy. It's Primal Instinct. Uh, C tier. Oh, we're almost near the end, guys. I am so happy. Okay, so put in C tier. This level's okay, I guess. I don't. I don't really like the routing style for this level. It feels too cramped. And these objects are really big, so it makes it worse. I feel like a more open routing style would have made this level a little bit better. Also, I don't think the song fits this level at all. Because the chip tune does not fit. Like, why is there chiptune in this song if this is a level about cavemen or whatever? Also, I don't like this. Why he put so many of these right here? I know it's 4, but it looks really bad. Also, relics portals do not fit in this theme whatsoever. I don't think they had portals back then. Well, obviously they didn't because we don't have them now. Also, again, this level's really long and I don't like that. Dubstep. There's too much dubstep in these levels. Especially this level does not need to have a dubstep soundtrack. Also, I kind of want to say something. I actually really like the first theme. I think the first theme looks really good. Like, I feel like this is how Wasteland Wild Sands should have looked. Cause something about this, it kind of feels pinkish. I don't know why, but it makes me hungry. Okay, let's go. We're getting to the first anniversary, guys. Oh my god. Yeah! 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 This level is peak. This is who actually routed this. I don't remember who routed this. Wait. I think there's credits at the end. Oh yeah. Afton did really good in this level. It is awesome. The textures are very nice in this level. I love the textures. I mean, the blue theme, I feel like it's a little too dark. But this level takes everything terrible about robotic and just makes it better. Like, the models are way better in this level too. Like this, I'm so glad that it just doesn't like bounce up to it. And it's like, kind of like, you know, the thing is like, like that. I like how they changed these. It looks really cool. And the lamp model looks so much better. Besides, I don't know what the hell is. Actually, I think they did fix the weird looking ridges. Also, this box actually has details. I am very happy about that. It still squishes up, which I don't like. But this level looks so much better. And also, I really like how some of the objects are not like massive anymore. And also, look, this is 3D now. That's awesome. Also, Robotoid mechanic, which I think it's pretty expected in this level. I mean, it's a robot level. Also, basement mechanic. I'm pretty sure the original level used that. So, although I don't like the slashers, they look kind of odd. But, and then also, it's another 6-star. Although I'm not gonna get that mad at this one. I actually really like this one, so it gets a pass. But still, too many 6-stars. And also, they actually remembered the old backgrounds, which I don't know why they didn't use the old backgrounds for the first level. I believe they forgot about them. Also, I like the usage of the legendary racing barriers. They look really cool. Although the orange theme probably could have used a little bit more work, because it feels a little off. Something about it, it's just kind of weird. Also, the sync was cool there. Also, I think this animation for the laser robot is faster now. So I don't like how long this level is. Why is it so long? I don't know. But it's a good level anyways. Oh, another thing I want to say. I feel like Afton spammed too many effects, because this level released like right after the IIE updated. So he just kind of wanted to use all the effects, I would believe. Which comes to another complaint I have. I don't know why these confetti things are used. This is so pointless. I don't like the confetti usage, because why is there confetti in this theme? And I like this. It's like the original, where you had the credits and then like it had more routes. Although I kind of don't like how it just throws you in. It's like a Geometry Dash blind jump, because like you have no idea. You think you're gonna just go straight, but then you actually have a few more obstacles. But this level's really good. It's awesome. And now, Circuit Sorrow. Also, I really like the names for these new levels. Circuit Sorrow and freaking Machine Override. I think Machine Override. Whatever. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is routed by Jet 9 in Shin. I didn't know Jet 9 contributed to this. I don't think I watched this level. Okay. Hmm. B tier. This level's I guess it's pretty good. Way better than Neo Mecha, but I feel like the difficulty is kind of forced on this level. Cause there are a lot of parts that look like it's like gonna be easy. Kind of like that was kind of the problem with Neo Mecha. At least this level doesn't do anything atrocious that Neo Mecha does. I don't like the music, and the music does not fit the difficulty of this level, which is a 5-star. Also, this level's long. Also, it's kind of like a watered down version of Machine Overdrive. It's like it uses all the same effects, which I don't think that's really terrible. Also, I noticed that the particles, like the IE particles, they're actually not. I don't believe they're on the background. They're overlaid, I guess. Like I don't know if you can see, like it goes over like that. So I think it's in front of the camera, not like actually in the background like it is in Rolling Sky. Oh, Jet only made the first 25%. Oh, that explains the difficulty type routing, or just the weird routing. Yeah, this level's fine. I don't hate it. I'm not gonna lie, this level kind of reminds me of Faded from Rolling Sky. I don't know why. I think it's the themes. Like, they're kind of pretty to look at. It's kind of like Faded from Rolling Sky. Also, I don't know what this is, bro. I don't have too much to say. Let's see. Alright, the first anniversary, guys. Let's go. I'm just gonna say this. I don't know why people don't like this level that much. But let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Finally, HD quality. Fire soundtrack. That ending is so beautiful. I really like that ending. It reminds me of Time Memory with the massive piano keys at the end. It's so good. It like makes me sad. All right, guys, I think it might be obvious where this is going. Yeah, it has to be S tier. S tier, guys. It's so good. I like Soul a lot. So nice. Although there are a lot of things that I don't like about this level, but I think this is really cool. I really like the first anniversary. One thing I actually don't like is the cover of the level. I'm sorry to Brazil, but I don't like this cover that much. I don't like the colors. The colors are really weird on this level. I mean, the cover. The colors are really weird on the cover. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the level now. Okay, for soundtrack. The soundtrack is really good. I really like the soundtrack. Although it's not Sim's best soundtrack, but as an anniversary soundtrack, this is really good. It's still not better than Wonderful White or RSX 4th anniversary soundtrack, but it's really good still. By the way, actually no. By the way, no. I'm not gonna tell you guys yet. I really like the themes in this level. They're really pretty, especially this constellation theme. It's really cool. I forgot who made the constellation theme. I think it was a bunch of people like Denny and like others. Like Denny, yeah, whatever. And I like how after Trailblaze, like a bunch of people just started doing anniversary levels that are like trailblazy. Like you like combine a bunch of objects together. I mean, I like how this level does it. It's really cool. Like the theme is really pretty. Although another thing is that I don't think the soundtrack really fits this level. That might seem a little strange, but the soundtrack I believe was finished before we started working on the actual concepts, backgrounds, and like textures. Like the soundtrack was done really early, so we just had to go off of that, I guess. And they wanted a castle theme. I don't know why. So I also did the castle theme, guys. I'm also very grateful to be a part of this project, because Tifco means a lot. Also, I don't know why there's snow here. I feel like that's a reference to Wonderful White, but it's kind of odd in this red theme. I think the routes are pretty good, even if some are kind of unsight readable. Also, Square did really good with these models for this theme. I also really like I really like the references in the song. Like the sections are really good. Synth really did good with these reference sections. Like they sound so good. I also really like the sync in this level. It's so good. It is really nice. And like every time I hear it, it's so nice, and like I feel very satisfied when I hear it. Like really. I smell cheese right now. Okay. Especially this part, bro. This part's so good. So satisfying. I love it. Hold on. Also, I really like this part too. I didn't get what level this was referencing, but then I understood. I was like, oh wow. And this is referencing Collapse. I don't think this is possible because, so one of my upcoming levels, automobile facility, I used floating laser cannons, and like there was a jump pad under it. This is kind of weird because how are you supposed to like, so how far away is this thing? So, okay. I think this is pretty much possible, but it went through the laser. You would have to swipe really fast not to get hit by that laser. Also the sync, yep, the sync, really good, really good, really good. Also, I kind of don't like this red and blue theme. I don't know, it felt really weird. I feel like it didn't match the music. Also, I like this right here. I don't know why. It looks cool. Also, the castle theme. I love the castle theme a lot. It looks really good. It looks better than I thought it was gonna be. I designed the concept for the castle theme, and Denny helped me pick the colors for it. And I also modeled the objects for the castle theme, and I think I did really good, especially this gate. This was the first object that I modeled because I was really motivated to do it. Like, I was so motivated to make this level, I even did animation sketches for the objects, like 2D animations, frame by frame, because I was so proud of it. Like, I really like all the objects I did. There's a bunch of references. Let me just show you guys. Like, this is an Indian crystal reference. These little houses. It's a little reference to Indian crystal. Then we have a JSIP reference. I guess this kind of foreshadows me modeling JSIP because I modeled Just Shapes and Beats and Square. And this is another JSIP reference. In fact, I used the same model. I used the same model from the JSIP mushrooms in this theme. And also this is a reference to Moonlit Lake. This is Mysterious Core and Buzzing. Or not Buzzing, Honeycomb. And then Alien Wasteland, Honeycomb and Survival Dungeon. Oh yeah, those crystals. This is Moonlit Lake, and there's just a bunch of random shapes. Barbershop and okay, I just realized that this object might be backwards. I think. No, is it? I can't tell. Okay, barbershop and survival dungeon again, or not again. And then this crystal object is crystallization or crimson, I think. No. I think it's survival dungeon and crystallization. I can't really remember. And then this mysterious core. Yeah, mysterious core. And then autumn festivities and cardboard facility. And then this is mysterious core. Yes, and this originally this okay wait. What is it called? The windmill. Originally, it was a reference to Luminous. A Luminous reference. I think it still is. I just changed the design a lot. It looked kind of different from the concept art when I first made it because it was originally Luminous, and I wanted to add it because, well, Luminous was originally gonna be added. Also, Rolling Sky AC hasn't even released Luminous yet. I don't even know if he will or when that's coming. So that's why there's a windmill in this theme, because Luminous reference. And then this last object right here, it's a reference to vintage. Also, I really like this object and how smooth it is. It's really cool. And again, I'm very happy to be working on this, or to have work on this. And again, the ending part of this song is so good. I really love that ending. It is so good. And that was Abstracted Visions. Let's watch 44B. Get off, dude. I find it crazy how they added a reference to this level, Moonlit Lake, because that means they had to import every single object in IE, along with the like 30, those like more than 30 models in this level. Cause there's like 2 object sets for the anniversary themes. Hey, okay. We're so close to being done. Okay, I think no. It's better than mathematics. Okay. A tier. This level's pretty nice. Nothing's really like bad. The routes are pretty good. But okay, wait. I want to point out some positives. I really like the moonlit section. This section, it looks really cool. I feel like the original moonlit. I feel like moonlit should have done this because it looks really cool. Because the textures are really nice. This is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I don't like them using this effect in the background. It looks really bad because it's not transparent enough. So it's like really bright and obnoxious. Also, I kind of don't like Vino's part that much. I still think it's good, but some of the routing choices, like, I don't like, why is there so many flags here? I've kind of been hating on Xeno a little too much in this video. Not just video, this whole stream. Also, this is really confusing. I don't understand how that happens. Also, I think this is really cool. Like, you go up here and you drop down, you do the same, or if you want to get the box, that is. And that's the first anniversary down there. And I don't have too much else to say. Although, I don't know why they put the dual portal just to take it away. We're almost done. Was I even talking the entire time, guys? I'm sorry if you guys couldn't hear me for the last little pieces of the last one. it's time to write Lightcast. Okay. Okay, guys. Um, this level's pretty fine too. I don't think the music fits at all. The song has a much sadder like tone, and the lyrics also are much more depressing, I guess. Cause like, where did we go wrong? I don't understand why. This is an anniversary level. I don't think nothing went wrong, guys. Don't you think nothing went wrong? Some of the routing choices were pretty strange. Also, I don't know why Sneak decided to use the flag in this theme. It looks terrible. I hate it. And I don't know why it's used. Especially this part of the song. This part of the song does not match the theme that's shown. Like, I really don't like. I mean, the song is not terrible. It just does not fit. I mean, the song does get better throughout the level, but also this part looks kind of unreadable. I'm not gonna lie. It looks difficult to see. Also, it seems like you guys probably had to put. You guys probably had to import all these objects again and the themes just for this cameo, which is pretty cool. And also, I believe you guys probably use this because the song kind of sounds like the Crimson Despair song at this part. Because how the lyrics sound kind of reminds me of Zoffel. So, it's kind of like in the same melody, kind of. I think that's pretty cool. Like, this is probably the best part of the song. And also, it's the first Tifco level, which is pretty cool too. I forgot to mention. Also, that dude portal, I just realized looks really bad. And also, I like this section and how it like the last section, it references Tifco levels. Like, I don't exactly know which parts are referencing. I think this is a reference. This maybe. I know this is a reference. I've seen this somewhere, but I don't remember where. And then this is obviously a reference to Collapse. Yeah, guys. And I like how there's two different endings, but I still don't understand how you guys use the trigger, like the theme trigger. I believe it's the theme trigger. I like how it's pretty neat, I will say. And now we're almost done, guys. Dead End X. Let's go. Let's freaking go, guys. Let me turn on my evil avatar for this level, because this level's evil. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to get my mouse back. Keeps vanishing on me. I don't know why. Okay, we're almost at the end. Come on. It is a good level. I like this level a lot. I think I've been repeating that phrase a lot, but I like this level. Even if I think the music choice was a little silly, I think it's kind of like another like industrial age type track. Where like at the beginning it sounds really cool, but then like it's kind of weird. Like especially that kind of contradicts about the original Dead End. Um, okay, I'm gonna repeat what I said because I don't think the micro's working. I like this level. It is very good. The music is good. Besides one part, like I think like halfway through with like the crown mechanic or whatever, like that part of the song I don't really like. Um, this level I feel like it should have been 6 stars. I know that's kind of crazy for me to say, but the original Dead End did not deserve to be 6 stars, because the original concept was like much more childish and less menacing. This concept is a lot more menacing and like actually has a lot more effort put into it. So it should have been it should have been a 6 star. But the only problem is that we had too many 6 stars, so obviously this level was not going to be a 6 star. But again, we had Paradise of Purity, so but also that probably wouldn't be good for us because that'll be like 2 6 stars in a row. But this level's pretty good. And also originally this level was gonna be for Rolling Sky X. This level was gonna release I think in like January, or I don't know, it was gonna release on Dead End's first anniversary, but I completely forgot about the level. And I was still gonna make the level. Originally the level was just gonna use Dead End's original soundtrack, but it was just gonna be the full version of the soundtrack. There was also gonna be a Collapse X2. It was gonna be Chili's track. Oh, that's strange. Okay, because this level was gonna be added to Rolling Sky X, and I'm kind of sad that I wasn't able to add it to Rolling Sky X, because this level is a really important level to the story of Rolling Sky X. Like, this level is a really big, major threat to Rolling Sky X, and you guys will see that in the comic sometime. I'll like spoil it a little bit, but like throughout the comic, I want one of the characters to like open a portal to Dead End, and they just leave the portal open, so the filth just starts leaking into the world, and just starts slowly taking over everything. And it's like a parasite, and like the robots come out or something. Maybe like I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna defeat Dead End. I don't think they really can, unless the universe actually ends. I sound crazy talking about this, but I'm just remember I'm talking about Rolling Sky X. Anyways, um, these models are kind of old, and I think they're kind of bad. I mean, they're not bad, but I first started making these. I think I made these around like Indian Crystal was made, because I wanted to remake Dead End's concepts because I felt like I could have done better. Originally, there was a gate for this level. I remade the gate design, but I just didn't model it because I was lazy. And also, the reason why the textures are really bad in the blue and purple theme is because I never actually tested the textures out in IIE. So I just never looked at them and never changed them. So that's why they're really bad, because the theme is unfinished. I never got to finish making the textures for this level, because those are just like placeholder textures. So that's why the blue fragiles are like kind of purplish. I feel like we should have changed that. And also, I believe this is the first level to actually have custom midgrounds, which obviously, I'm gonna add those. Also, I'm really proud of the objects. There's a lot of rigging in this level. Like the tentacles, And the pipes too, the tentacle and pipes, those are rigs. This is a rig. This is also more rigging. This is a rig too. More rigs. There's a whole bunch of rigs to solve. I'm really proud of how I made everything in this level. Or I didn't actually, no, I did not make the level. I'm talking about the objects and stuff. Don't get confused. I think the routes are really good in this level. I really like the sink with the tentacles. Meteor Cat really did good with this. It's really satisfying. And I really like how the tentacles like curve away on sync too, which is really cool. Also, I don't like how I designed these saw blades. I would have remade them, but whatever. Also, I really like the effect usage in this level. I like these weird pillars. It's really cool. Also, the background. I think the background is so much better than Dead End. I saw someone talking about it in a few days ago in the Tifco server where it felt like you're outside of the city, but in Dead End it feels like you're inside. I think that's a pretty cool like way. And then we have the Spire of Filth in the background again, but it looks a lot better because it actually looks like menacing. Also, I like this mechanic. I don't know how Meteor Cat was able to make this. This is really cool. Even if the big tiles look a little funky, they're really cool. Alright, I'm gonna probably move on soon. Also, I just realized that I think they lost the shield in the video. It's kind of funny. Which means they actually recorded this like with death on, so they weren't like using invincibility, which is actually pretty nice. Like that big part right there, it looks really funny. Meteor Cat is very creative. I like their levels. Okay, we are near the final, guys. Let's go. Paradise of Purity. And it's not high quality either. Let's go, guys. Jeez, this level is really fast. Like, holy crap. It's really fast. This level is so fast, like, holy moly. Also, I don't know if you notice there's floating rollers there. That's really weird. Pog probably put the rollers on the wrong layer. I think this part's really cool. Also, I don't think Pog used the object that it's like the pillar, but it has like spikes on it. I don't think Pog used that in this level at all. Okay. This level is so much better than mathematics. Pug really improved since then. But the only problem is that, oh my god, it's a 6-star again. It should not be a 6-star. But I bet 100% that's because of the speed. And there's also a lot of moving tiles in this level. And also, the J-ship objects took, like, so long to make. And the textures. I remember seeing texture development. It was really weird. Like, the textures looked bad at first. But I think the final ones we got were really good. Okay, but the models took so long to make. I was just kind of lazy at making them. But at the same time, like, every time I wanted to model something in real life would have to distract me from modeling Jason. It was like really annoying. Like, I would get on modeling and then something would just happen. And then there was also like a lot of bad things going on like at the beginning of this year. Like, we had no car for like a month and it was really annoying and I was like really depressed. And I'm still depressed, but I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Which is also why I haven't been working on, or actually I'm not even gonna say it. Okay, and I modeled most of the objects besides like a few objects. Like, it's because it says me and Square modeled it, and me and him did model it. He modeled. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys which objects he modeled. As soon as he modeled the slide, and there are some other objects he modeled. He modeled the slide model, and he also modeled some stuff in the red theme. He modeled these right here, the guitar and the speakers. He also modeled the gates and the saw blades and the spiky pillars that rise up, but they're unused. He also did the equalizers, and that's all he did. Because I needed to finish these objects. It took so long. Also, I really like the sync in this level. It's so good. Like, this is Pog's most creative level yet. Also, second floor. I really like the sync in this level. It's so creative. I also really like this part. Where like, oh wait. Never mind. I really like this part. It's really like Just Shapes and Beats. It's so cool. And also, while I was modeling this level, I watched like the entirety of Just Shapes and Beats because I was trying to study the animations. Cause I don't know if you noticed, but usually my animations are like bouncy and stuff. They're like lively, but in this level, I tried not to do that because I wanted to replicate the animation style of Just Shapes and Beats. Cause I noticed that Just Shapes and Beats animation style is like really choppy, and like it's just like I'm not even gonna say anything else because I'm losing my words. Also, I really like the animation I did for this. It was really cool. Also, I don't know how Pog forgot. Like, you can tell that these are floating. It's so obvious. Also, I'm pretty sure this level was originally going to use a different soundtrack because Rolling Sky AC used this song for his Battle of Bitstar level, it's really cool. You guys should check that out. Also, I don't know how Pog really did this. It's really cool. Also, I don't know why they added fireworks. I don't know. It feels kind of random. But I think this level's really good. If it wasn't a 6-star, I mean, I don't think the 6-star rating would have affected anything. But also, I like this slide at the end. It's really satisfying to look at. You go up the stairs and slide down. It's really cool. Okay. So this is the ratings. I'm gonna shrink myself. Look at the ratings, guys. This are the final ratings, or most likely the final ratings. I'm gonna download this real quick. Um, Download image. That didn't even download. Download. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, that's the tier list, guys, and we we are done. We have rated all Tifco levels. It only took like 2 days. So, guys, I hope you guys like that stream. I actually kind of enjoyed doing this. I should stream more. The only reason I got the idea is because this little avatar thing. It's really cute. I really like doing this. I should draw more. I'm gonna do citrus next, or maybe even rain, or like any of my other OCs and stuff. Like it's so silly. I can be like a PNG tuber with this. Okay, so next stream, the next things I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rank all Rolling Sky X levels because I want to see how some of my levels hold up after like 2 years or something. And also because I have so many levels. So, and I also have tier lists for this, so I'll probably do this soon, maybe even tomorrow if I have a chance. I probably will because I'm still on spring break. I'll see this thing in the corner, guys. Yeah, it's a new level. Doesn't this look so cool, bro? It's chess. I'm making a chess level, guys. Oh yeah, and this one, this magnet. It's the next level coming soon. And I'm definitely gonna reach like 100 levels soon. There's no doubt. I have so many levels coming. Like there are a lot of themes that you guys have not seen. Like a lot, a lot, a lot. And I'll probably talk about the lore next stream because Rolling Sky X does have lore. It actually has quite a bit of lore. Actually, no, not quite a bit, quite a lot. There's a chance I might rank Rolling Sky X levels tomorrow. There might be. And it's like only a year old. Like a lot of these levels. But I've made all of this within like 1 year. And also I'm probably gonna explain Phase, like the comic series, because that's very important. No, 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 no. Stop, stop. Okay. Probably gonna explain Phase also because this might be good. Yeah, this right here. Because this is important. This is connected to Rolling Sky X, guys. I don't know if you realize. This is connected. This is very much relevant. This is where cards can or like this is where like there's a lot. Rolling Sky X connects to the. I mean, these are both a part. Um, I think it's in the second chapter. Okay, yeah, Cards Kingdom appears in Phase. So this is why Rolling Sky X is important. Because as we go on, I'm gonna have more levels appear. Like the Big Bang is important. Like the Big Bang is an important story level. So is Ruins Coast, surprisingly. Ruins Coast is pretty important. This is also where amalgamation originates from, by the way, guys. Amalgamation comes from here. Let me find it. It's in chapter 1. Yeah, guys, amalgamation. Yeah, it's all Bandit's fault. You can blame him for amalgamation, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream because it is 3 o'clock at night right now. And I am very tired. Can you play his voice as Stan from South Park? I don't know how to do that. I don't think I can. So next stream, I'm gonna rate Rolling Sky X levels. And that's going to be really cool to do. And then after that, I'm going to rate Obel's levels. Hopefully, if I have time this spring break. If I don't, then I probably might not be able to do it. So, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. And obviously, I'm going to do the walking off screen again. Bye-bye. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I don't want this to be off camera because then I can't access it later. Okay, bye.